says the Zimbabwean government is seeking a collaboration with the Nigerian government towards challenges of land degradation affecting major parts of their country. Officials from the Zimbabwe were in Cross River State, South Nigeria, on a look and learn visit on measures put in place by the Nigerian government for land management and also interventions in restoring land to its original state under new map. An environment and land management team from Zimbabwe is in Cross River State, South Nigeria, to learn how the World Bank-assisted erosion and watershed management project addresses the menace of land degradation. The team was taken through an in-house presentation spanning erosion control, vegetation control and specific interventions on soil types. The new MAP state coordinator conducts the team members round some erosion sites in Calabar, the state capital, and later the areas where intervention has been successful. The Cross River State new MAP coordinator is optimistic that the visitors are now better informed on land management.
The federal new map thought it wise to showcase Cross River State and to bring this learning process to come to bear by asking international colleagues of ours to come to Cross River to learn. If you have nothing to offer, they will not be here. And of course, they have come and they have seen what you have done.
The leader of the Zimbabwean team explains the similarities with Nigeria's erosion challenges.
We are faced with a similar challenge where one of the soil type which is very fragile in the country, we do not have solutions. And knowing what Nigeria has done, it has been an opportunity for us to see what interventions the government has done, what interventions the project has done, what interventions the communities themselves have done to make sure that in terms of watershed management, what does it take for land to be restored to its original productive state.
These are some of the things the visitors will be taken back home.
There's been a lot of technical work that has been done in terms of the technical investigations, in terms of the planning as well as the implementation. So for me, that is a very interesting aspect that has struck me, that these things are not just being done by feel, but there is that scientific backing to it.
The success of the project has put Cross River State in a position where others can learn from it, and Zimbabwe hopes to use the Cross River example as part of its own success story. At least 21 persons are feared dead, and the toll is still rising, and 35 others injured following an explosion at a mosque in Mubi, Adamawa State, that's northeast Nigeria. The Northeast Zonal Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, Bashir Idris, told Channels Television that the blast occurred early today while worshippers were holding prayers. Togolese President Faure Gnassingbé has arrived at the State House in Abuja, and he was received by President Muhammadu Buhari and some cabinet members. Mr. Gnassingbé is on a private visit to Nigeria, and he is presently in a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. The last time the Togolese president visited Nigeria was in 2016 when he visited Lagos on a tour of during the Lagos-Lekki Free Trade Zone. Nigeria and Togo have enjoyed cordial bilateral relations for several years, despite the differences in language.